Hey folks, it's 1881 MF here on the Life Buzzing channel. Got little Debbie running that camera. Check it out. Fresh green beans from the green bean garden.
Oh wow.
We're gonna go in and we're gonna preserve beans today, so stay tuned.
Okay. Action.
Hey folks, 1881 MF here on the Life Buzzing channel, and we got beans.
Woo!
You know, if you saw the video yesterday, we made bread and butter pickles and stuff. So today we're going to show you how to preserve green beans. These were just picked from the garden, washed, and feel free to change your water out a couple times, but get them good and clean, because the next time you see these, you're going to be putting them in your mouth.
Delicious.
And now little Debbie's going to cut them up and get them ready for us to roll. Just chops the ends off and then makes them about bite size. I mean, those are about an inch and a half, maybe a little more, a little less, give or take. Okay, so we've cleaned them, we've cut them, we've took the ends off, made them in nice size bite-sized pieces. And according to our recipe, again, if you're new to canning, I encourage this book. It has everything. As a matter of fact, for green beans, it has it all right here. Everything.
Wow.
So, according to number 5, it says, cover beans with boiling water, boil for 5 minutes, remove beans from cooking water. So, easy, right? We've taken our jars, we've heated them up, same way we did last time. We washed them in the dishwasher. We had our hot water boiling bath going, because when we're done with these, we're going to have to put them, this is going to take a pressure cooker. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Where was I?
Look in the camera too, don't look around.
Where was I?
We're going to cover them with water.
Okay, so good. Stop it. So as our preparation, we've already taken care of cleaning and getting our beans ready. We're going to process our jars. So according to the recipe, you want to take your jars and put them in boiling water and boil them for a few minutes. So we've done that. We're cooling it down. We're going to take these jars out. We're going to save this water because it's in my pressure cooker, which is what we're going to need to use when we process beans. You're going to have to do your own research on this, but because beans don't have any acid value to them, you got to cook them under pressure for quite a while, and that helps to guarantee zero bacteria. So unlike when we did pickles, they have plenty of acid. We used vinegar, stuff like that. We only had to hot water boil those. These we have to boil under pressure, so we're going to use a pressure cooker. So this is a little bit more dangerous if it's not done right. So make sure you have a good pressure cooker. Make sure you have good seals on your pressure cooker. That's so important. I mean, these things are so scary if you're not taking care of them right. So anyways, we're going to flash boil these suckers for 5 minutes.
Flash.
In that pan. Now we're going to submerge our beans and boil them for 5 minutes. Now we're going to take them out and drain them. Okay, you step back, lover. And that water is what I'm going to use to fill the jars on top of the beans. I'm going to come over here. Next, we'll stuff the jars. So you're stuffing hot beans, huh, girl?
Yeah, move the jar. I'll need to let me get over.
Pack them full.
Oh dear. Sacrificials.
So just pack your beans in there as full as you can get them.
They're a pretty color.
Now I'm going to fill up our beans with this hot juice. Leave ½ inch of headspace. Now we're going to add our seals that have been in warm water, softening. This little magnet deal came from a kit I got at Walmart, which really helps to have these little extra tools that aren't totally required, but are nice to have. Anyways, now we're going to hand tighten these on. Okay, so now we're going to put our beans in our pressure pot, and ultimately you're going to want 2 or 3 inches of water, because this is going to be a steam pressure. So we're going to gently put our beans in there.
That's a lovely arrangement.
And that looks like 2 to 3 inches of water. If you needed to, you could add some more. And then we're going to put our pressure lid on.
Ooh, steam. Where did it go?
And we're going to lock it in place. We're going to turn our temperature up a little bit because ultimately we want this thing to start boiling. Once we have a steady steam blowing out of here, we're going to put our weight on top, which this calls for 10 pounds of weight, which is this item. That'll basically sit on here, and that releases 10 pounds of pressure. At 10 pounds it'll release, and then we'll cook it like that. So this is obviously boiling, and it's made a steady steam for 10 minutes or so, so I'm going to go ahead and add 10 pounds of weight. I know that. You should know your pressure cooker. This is 10 pounds, and I'm going to put it on there like that. And we're going to let it start rattling. Once it starts rattling, I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes, and we're going to let it do that undisturbed. Alright, it just pressurized. When that little valve pops up, it's under pressure. Now when it gets to 10 pounds, this little guy right here is going to start rattling. And it'll release anything over 10 pounds of pressure. That's under pressure at 10 pounds right now, so we're going to cook it for 20-25 minutes. So we let it go through its 10 pounds of pressure for 20 minutes, and I turned off the heat, moved it off, and let it cool on its own. So it takes some time to cool it. Don't open this sucker under pressure. So here we go. Let's take a look at it. Ooh-wee. And then we'll gently take them out, put them on a towel, and let them cool. And they'll start popping as they seal themselves.
How exciting. Oh gosh. Oh dear. That's kind of scary.
Yeah. So, there's our first batch of beans. We hope to do this every couple days. That one lost a lot of liquid. Hope to do this for the next couple weeks, every couple days. Give me a thumbs up if you like beans, people.